Oh my god, look at this fat burb. I was gonna go to Gridania the normal way, but then I realized that the seasonal event is up through this door. Is this Final Fantasy VII music? Because this is a Final Fantasy VII mount, but I guess this is probably from the original game. And I never played the original game, so... Can I go through this door? Yes? Can I fly over this? No. Oh, I think I have to talk to them. Alright. Never mind. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Hi. I would like to enter through this door, please. Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper. Alright. Although, instead of starting the seasonal event, let's go do my golden saucer dailies. Which I guess I could just... no, I'm gonna save my $120 or whatever it costs to teleport there. I'm saving up for a house. Only 9 billion more gil until I'm able to buy one. Well, enter a raffle to get one. Oh my god, when was the last time that I even played? Have I... oh no, that's not what I want. Have I even done, like, any of my challenge log for this week? I don't know. It's been so long I can't even remember the symbols. Oh my god, I've done literally nothing. Oh, I haven't played in so long. The shame. Alright, first of all, get rid of this shit. Clean HUD. We like a clean HUD. Hi. I haven't been here in a while. I would like, 3 winning cards, please. You see these cheekbones? These cheekbones, winning card. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you very kindly. Winning card. Fuck you. Fuck you very rudely. Winning card? God damn you. God damn you. Let's go see if I won the big lottery. Excuse me? No? No? I should definitely have tickets to claim. What the fuck? I guess I missed so much that I didn't even buy tickets. Bullshit. Bullshit, I tell you. Unless I... maybe I logged in yesterday and collected these? Wow, the depression is so severe that I have no memory of ever doing that. If that is the thing that happened. You know what? Let's go see what gate is open. Air Force One, sure. I'll do an Air Force One. That's some easy shit. Bring it. I'm rusty as shit. And I'm ready to shoot my load. Come on. Nice. Flawless. Is that Alfino? No, that's a cat lady. I thought it was Alfino for a moment. You know what? It's Valentine's. I'll let it slide this time. Get a room. Oh. I don't remember where they're gonna spawn. Fuck you. Oh god. Oh yeah, this is my moment to shine. Oh god. Woo, I almost hit you in your dingle dangle. I don't even know if that counts. Do dingle dangles count? Oh, fuck yes. No, it's a rerun, B-dubs. You've seen this one already.
Grant freedom to the soul bound by flesh.
And you subscribed that last time too. Anniversary. Oh, a sub-anniversary. Thank you, B-dubs. Oh my god, that was close. No, get out of the way. I need this. Sweet, flawless victory. Yes, it is the year of our Lord 2019. I don't know anything of this COVID of which you speak. Please enjoy this rerun. Alright, B-dubs. B-dubs, you beautiful, beautiful B-dubs. Where are you? Content. 36. Hey, that's 3 years. Even numbers. Fuck yes. Well, I mean, yes, that's an even number, but it's an odd year. 3 years. You've wasted your life on me. You poor thing. Get out. Get out while I'm warning you now. Be smart. Alright, let's go. What did I do all my day? Yes. Let's go do my seasonal event shit. You can't get rid of me. I would never want to. I'm still here, bitches. So you're that lump I felt under my nipple this morning. I thought it was a Cheeto. Alright, well, it's Valentine's Day, B-dubs, so we gotta go do some love story shit. It's gonna make me puke. But as a reward for suffering through it, we get a little outfit to put on Goat Raw, which I'm most excited about. Look at all the gayness. Look at how gay and happy everyone is. It's probably how tall you are. Yeah, you might be around my boob height. Yeah, I'm 6'1". No love lost. I get high as fuck. There are a lot of people here. Considering, I guess this ends tomorrow, so everybody went, oh shit. We gotta do this. 'Tis the season of ardor and affection, and romance is thick upon the air. I, Lizette of House Valentione, entreat you, dearest one, to breathe deep and take love's richness, its cloying, rosy radiance, into your bosom. That is the most romantic way I've ever heard a titty fuck described. Cloying, rosy radiance in my bosom. Alas, every rose has its thorns. Yeah, that's the crabs. And even this fairest of seasons is not without its trials. Indeed, trouble is afoot, and it threatens the hearts of all of this realm. A fellow of ours, a Mughal well versed in a myriad of matters of the heart, has found himself in quite the quagmire. The sweet thing of which we speak goes by the name of Kupka Kup, and is an emissary of penned passions and all such billet d'eau. I don't know that French. B-dubs, translate the French. Billet d'eau? Valentione's Day is a joyous occasion, but not usually so for those who acquit themselves a post-Mughal of the realm. Kupo Kup has his poor paws full delivering heartwarming missives far and wide, hither and thither. Though he would never admit it, I fear he's at a wit's end. Ticket something. Billet means ticket. Oh. Bani, I have more sewing ideas. Think you can stop by tomorrow during my stream to give me your opinion? Certainly. I'm full of opinions. They're like assholes, and I have tons of them. But you, benevolent adventurer that you are, can provide precisely what our hirsute herald requires oh so desperately. Pray, lend Kupa Kup your talents, and retrieve him from the edge whereupon he wits now teeter so precariously. Ugh, if I must. I love that that's an option. Really big boobies, I need tea? Alright. Marvelous. You are a hero through and through. Kupa Kup will be so relieved. I shall fetch him at once. Are they gonna know that since I started the post-Mughal quests, that I'm a post-Mughal delivery boy? Oh my god. Once again, I'm so fucking cute every time I see me. Ah, why yours is a face I know well. No introductions necessary, friends, for so renowned are you that I feel as if I have known you all my life. My post-Mughal compatriots speak of your daring do almost nightly, Kupo. How they will bristle into puffballs when I tell them we are acquainted. Now then, I hear from Astrid that you would help me in my hour of need, for which I am most grateful. However, it is not the work itself that vexes me, but rather a colleague of mine, a clueless courier, newly introduced into our vocation. Every Valentiones, it's like Italian Valentines. We emissaries are overtaxed, and this season has proven no exception. I had hoped to nip this issue in the bud by petitioning the deputy post-Mughal for a helping paw or two. He obliged, but has sent someone although altogether worthless, an undiscipled tyro. To make matters worse, the daft thing is painfully ignorant in the ways of the heart. You should hear the way she speaks to the clientele. What an ugly gift. Love must be blind, and such nonsense. Left to her own devices, I fear she will ruin Valentione's Day, Kupo. Give the girl the axe, you cry. The impulse is very much with me, I assure you, but I can't turn away the very assistance for which I begged. I would come across as the most wretched ingrate to ever have wings, yet I haven't the time to train her, let alone the patience. Fret not, our harried herald. You are right to have sought our help, for I have come upon the cleverest of solutions to your predicament. We shall enlist the help of our doughty adventurer and House Valentone to... I cannot say that, like... I can, it's not hard to say, but in the middle of a paragraph it trips me up. Very own Astrid to accompany said callous courier. You cannot be surprised at my suggestion. 'Tis a most natural fit. Bani, so skilled in so many subjects, will teach your assistant the delicate art of the post, while Astrid shall instruct the Moogle in the ways of ardor and adoration. There, a splendid plan, if I do say so myself. Are you both sure you are up for the task? It isn't too great a bother? What a sensible relief indeed, Kupo. I shall bring her to you at once, for there is not a moment to lose. Aw, she's heckin' adorable. Is this not the Post-Moogle Master that I get missions from all the time? Maybe not. They all look the same. I know. Racist. May I introduce you my fledgling Post-Moogle charge, Pukti Pico, and her loyal chocobo. Oh dear, this is rather awkward. I confess your friend's name has slipped my mind, Kupo. Salutations, one and all. As for my chocobo, his name can't have slipped your mind because he hasn't got one. I refer to him simply as my partner dear, or when I'm feeling particularly silly, Bird. Many an acquaintance of mine has attempted to provide him a name or two, but none of them ever stick, or should I say, I always forget them. And in each case, you may call him whatever you like. It makes you no difference, least of all to him. Q. Yes, well, be that as it may, I have tasked Pukti Pico with 3 deliveries, all of which I would ask you to join her on. These 2 are to accompany me. Very well. Who am I to turn away, whoever you are? Our first stop is the Carpenters Guild, Bird, and I shall await you there. The fuck was that noise? Did you hear that? I think that was something in my apartment. Speaking of birds, I have one living in the ductwork. Like the ventilation from my oven. Like, every time I hear them in there, I have to turn it on and scare them away. Carpenters Guild. I think that's at the main campus. You didn't hear it. Alright, it must have been in my apartment. It sounded like glass rattling. Must have been something in my sink. Carpenters Guild. There you are, Astrid, you saucy bitch. Oh, the recipient is out on an errand or some such. A pity. As for the parcel, well, since no one is available to take it, I say we just leave it any old place. There are other assignments to be getting on with after all. Jesus! We should at least steal it and keep it for ourselves. I say, now hold there a moment. I am no Post-Moogle, granted, but merely abandoning a package like this before a door seems a touch disrespectful, does it not? What we have here is a gift, an item crafted with love and care. It deserves to be treated as such. Who is this from, exactly? A young woman, if my memory serves, daughter to the man meant to receive this. Oh yes, and there was something about her training at the Culinarians Guild, I think. My memory is hazy. We ought make the delivery in person. We wouldn't want anyone to steal the parcel. I would like to steal the parcel. Free shit. They weren't here to claim it? Alright. We better deliver it in person. You make an interesting point. The man is on an errand, yes, and since he is with the Carpenters Guild, it stands to reason he is out collecting lumber, and from the Botanist Guild like as not. We shall start our search there, for a Valentione's Day gift must be delivered straight into the recipient's hand. Yes, Yes, on Valentione's day, everybody gets a handy. Alright, where are we going? Where's this dude? Oh, Botanist Guild. Yes, I am Bani, the UPS delivery man of Final Fantasy XIV. Service with a handy J. Blowies for tips. A delivery for you, sir. You weren't at the guild when we came calling, so we took the liberty of tracking you down. Hey, Ziller. All right, give it there then. Oh, what's all this? Valentione's Day chocolate. Now this is a surprise. Somebody must know I'm a diabetic and want to kill me. I need you to track them down. It's an epic boss fight. My daughter's an apprentice in the Culinarians Guild, you see. I'd heard she'd been selected to make the chocolates for the festivities this year, but I certainly didn't expect to receive any myself. You see, she has a thing for putting arsenic in all of her meals. And how wonderful that you did. It is not every day one's daughter is accorded the honor of crafting such a beloved confectionery. She must be quite the culinarian. That she is. My pride and joy, that girl. What a pleasant surprise this package was. Certainly made my day. I can't thank you enough for bringing it all the way out to me, like you have. I'll never forget this kindness. Goodness, seems like a bit of an overreaction to being handed some food, doesn't it? It's fucking chocolate, dude. There is no greater love in this world. He appreciates that we delivered it with care. Agreed. There is a lesson to be learned here, Pukti. Joy is not meant to be kept to oneself. It is a feeling that yearns to be shared, and we played a part in bringing him happiness, so it is little wonder that he wished to share his felicity with us. So, joy is meant to be shared. Well, if I ever experience any joy, I'll be sure to share it with someone. Well, when you put it that way, I suppose that's not so foreign a concept. When something makes me smile or laugh, I do tend to talk my companion's ear off about it, and I'm often made the happier for it. Q. I guess that's Quay? It's Quay. But enough about that. Time is wasting. Best be off to our next delivery. The recipient awaits at the Whistling Miller, by the looks of it. Where the fuck is the Whistling Millers? Near there. Little close. Little close. Pardon me, but I've a delivery for you, ma'am. For me? Oh, it's from one of my dearest companions. And look what they've sent. Pink seashells. Are they not extraordinary? Look at their vibrancy. Ah, and a card. Happy Valentiones? Valentiones. Jesus Christ. How delightful. Shells. Empty ones. You can't even eat those. At least the other fellow received chocolate. Pukti! That is an abominably rude. You must forgive our friend here. She is not accustomed to deliveries such as these. There's nothing to forgive, I assure you. I could hardly be upset after receiving a gift like this, and from a loved one I've not seen in quite some time. My friend, you see, is an adventurer in their own right. They enjoy being cryptic, though, and never outright tell me where they have been. Rather, they make me guess by dropping hints in the form of curiosities such as these. Last time I got a pile of rat droppings. You'll never guess where they were. What a blessing this parcel is. I was only just wondering how they were faring and where their journey had brought them. Thank you, Miss Postmoogle. You have brightened my day. Love is a mystery indeed, and a funny one at that. It was my pleasure to tell you, Pukti, that love is a many splendid thing. Love lifts you up where you belong. All you need is love. And we each have our own unique way of expressing it. The friendships between that girl and her adventurer companion is a perfect example. That gift, which appeared mere frippery to you, was a treasure in her eyes. Perhaps her friend is in Lenorsia. I suspect you may be right. Outside a few specialty traders, seashells of that color and quality cannot be easily found in the landlocked regions of the realm after all. So you mean to say this was her friend's way of telling the woman that all is well, their way of assuaging any worries she might be harboring about their safety? How fascinating. To be sure, were I to be separated from my bird here by expansive seas or vast mountain ranges, I'd like to hear from him from time to time. Perhaps not every day, that would be irksome, but to know that he's in good health would be not altogether disagreeable, I suppose. Totally. This Moogle's a sociopath, and I relate. Peace, sister. Anywho, no sense in losing ourselves in thought, not when a parcel sits burning a hole in my satchel, Kupo. Our next delivery takes us to Apakulu Falls. Let's away. Anon! I don't think I can teleport there, so running it is. You don't know where the rat droppings are? They're at Burger King. Greetings, sir. I have for you here a parcel from one of Ul'dah's preeminent art dealers, Madame B-Dubs. At last, her earrings, they've arrived. Goodness gracious, how stunning they are. This craftsmith's, this meticulous attention to detail. I couldn't have hoped for a better present for my wife. She'll be over the moon to receive them. Her birthday is coming up, you see, and I wanted to ensure her special day is just that. I've even given Koopka Koop Palm a vigorous pat. I hear tell that one touch is enough to bring a couple happiness for all their years to come. Let us hope so. You did well to bring these all the way out here without a scratch on them, you know. I'd begun to worry that by the time I received them, the poor things would be nothing more than scuffed, dented rocks. You've got a bright future ahead of you in the Postal Service, friend. Thank you. Hey, Nitro. Now, this is odd. There's a flutter in my chest, a tickle in my stomach, Kupo. Have I taken ill, or do compliments and words of gratitude always elicit this sort of response? Trust me when I say you are not ill, Pukti. That flutter you feel, those ticklish sensations you describe, that's just Bani fondling your grundle. That is fondness of a form of love indeed, and it was made manifest by the man's appreciation for what you provided. Oh, so this love nonsense, why, it isn't nonsense at all, is it? It's quite wonderful, actually. I liken it to that feeling when my bird and I settle down for an afternoon nap in the 12's wood, when I tuck myself under his wing, and we are warmed by the sunlight breaking through the trees. Perhaps you haven't mastered the concept entirely, but I do believe we are making strides in the right direction. You certainly seem more attuned to the ways of the heart than when we first made your acquaintance, at any rate. Now that all three parcels have reached their right hands, let us return to Mikito's amphitheater. No doubt Koopa Koop is anxious to know how Pukti fared. Tree. All these hearts make me want to barf. Not yours, Nitro. Your heart was nice. Why do I know that heart? Is that a universal emote? That must be a universal one. I've seen that heart before. Here they are, our agents of affection, our heralds of the heart, returned at last, and not before time, Kupo. Tell me, how went your deliveries? Splendid, each and every one. The recipients were all thrilled to receive their parcels, and I am pleased to say that Pukti Pico learned something along the way. Yes, I do believe I did. Love is, well, it's quite a bit more complicated than I first imagined it to be. There are hidden depths to it, ones I didn't see before. I may not be an expert in the subject yet, but I would like to think my ignorance is not quite as dire as it once was. You are making progress, certainly. I'm glad of it, and just so long as you did not offend anyone, I could not ask for more. Anywho, I am indebted to you, Astrid Bani. You have spared at least 3 citizens of the realm from potential cruelty, however unintended it may have been. No, I am being too harsh. Pukti, you have shown a true concerted effort to understand the labyrinthian complexities of the heart, and as a reward I am inclined to set to you another task. For in truth, your work is not yet finished. Much more is there to be done this Valentione's day, Kupo. When you've the time, speak with me again, and I shall tell you all about it. I mean, I got nothing going on right now. Tell me about it. Tell me about it, stud. There you are, and not a moment too soon. Your unwavering devotion to the ways of ardor and affection, love and romance, courtship and intimacy is both commendable and deeply appreciated. Deeply. So to the task of which I spoke, it involves a woman by the name of Aloise, who only just posted a parcel with no small amount of urgency. However, she then returned begging us to call off its delivery, a highly unusual request, and her eyes, twin pools of sorrow, Kupo. She fled straight away, ere I could ever get my bearings, let alone ask what troubles her so. Will you help me seek her out? You got it. Stalking women is my M.O. You are too kind. Now as for this young woman, she is an Elizin of great beauty, and thus should not be an easy one to overlook. Last I saw her, she had just made a sharp left at the fork in the road, unless my eyes deceive me. To the left, you say? The way lies the Great Loam Growery, if I'm not mistaken. I will accompany you there, Kupokoop. Bani, Pukti Pico, you two will look near Nofika's altar. Should you come upon her before we do, come, find us at the growery. Who are we coming upon? And did I agree to this? Alright, find... She's at the Conjurer's Guild. You don't like the coming upon? Conjurer's Guild. Ah, my alma mater. Good to be back. Who, me? Yes, I'm Eloise. Why do you ask? Koopakoop wants to see me, you say, but whatever for? He's beside himself with worry, Kupo. He tells us you turned tail and darted off, looking dreadfully stricken. Downright morose. You can't understand his concern, surely. Or you could understand it if Benny would read the sentence correctly. So are you coming on everyone in the Conjurer's Guild? Old news. I started at the Conjurer's Guild. They've all been well soaked. I see. I owe him an apology for worrying him as I have, and an explanation for my frantic flight as well. Koopa's still at Makito's amphitheater, correct? I'll go to him at once. You stay here and learn how to read. Actually, never mind, she's already gone. I suppose I shall go and fetch him then, shall I? Meet us at the amphitheater, Benny, and do hurry. We wouldn't want her dashing off again. You missed a red maid. I guess the quest giver is in like a Valentine's Day outfit. This lady right here. This strawberry shortcake looking motherfucker. I don't like the hat. First, Let me start by saying how grateful I am that you would think to come and check on me. The truth of the matter is, I've received an offer of marriage. Get out, girl! I meant to accept, which is why I came to you initially, Kupka, to see that my reply would be delivered safely. However, as I was writing to tell him yes, I found myself hesitating more than I ought to have been. I began to wonder if I was making a terrible decision, not only for me, but for him as well. You see, I have vagina dentata. Long have my clothing been plagued with low poly decals. The man who seeks my hand is an Ishgardian nobility and goes by the name Ezomile. At the moment he is quite ill and is seeking treatment here in Gridania. Do not misunderstand me. I was overjoyed to hear of his devotion. A life spent with him would be a wonderful thing, but I am no noble. I am of the most common stock, no more special than a weed underfoot. I wasn't raised with the aristocratic manners a future wife of his requires. Girl, you're looking at this all wrong. Not only is he hot and sick, he might die soon and be heir to a fortune. You gotta get in there and claim that legacy. Who am I to marry into nobility? I must destroy my precious missives and pen a new letter, one telling him I cannot go through with it, but that one I'll hand deliver. I won't have an emissary of love deliver such tidings. Now, I don't pretend to be an expert in the ways of the heart, but isn't love the desire to be with someone forever and on, the desire for a trusted partner in this world, someone with whom you can share your joys and your woes? If you care for him, be with him, wouldn't upset you to do anything but. It certainly seems to have. I may not have much experience with this, but I know that were I and my chocobo to be separated, I wouldn't like it, not one bit. I don't believe giving up is the solution, Kupo. Verily, I myself am of Ishgardian nobility. Yes, with that hat I'm sure you are, honey. Loony bin. And can thus speak for a place of authority. Each of our houses has its own traditions. It is our titles that connect us, not our principles. Before making your decision, seek the counsel of your beloved and learn what his family values. This person is terrifying looking. I'm sorry. Like, whatever is going on here is just a hard nope from me. I could not agree more. After all, it is doubts your harbor, not a lack of affection. If you believe his heart to be yours entire, then trust that he will listen to your troubles, that you and he could solve them together. Why not send one more letter explaining what is that vexes you? Yes, I see your point. It's unfair of me to hide my feelings like this. He's owed my honesty, but how does one even write such a letter? I wouldn't know where to begin. Perhaps you should explain your apprehensions about fulfilling your duties as wife to a man of a great house. Make it clear that, should you decide to join his social milieu, you will require time to study, learn, and train before you are comfortable. Could he please provide you with a copy of the Kama Sutra? A word of warning, though, to compromise the very woman you are in order to bend to the rigors of nobility may leave you jaded, haggard, and altogether infuriated. Thus I suggest you first inquire as to whether his family is capable of accepting you as you are. Why not simply write down all your worries? I don't fancy myself a poet of passions or what have you, but there's something to be said for getting everything out in the open. Yes, whip it out. All of these ideas have a great deal of merit, and each should be given due consideration. Bani, what say you? Which of those notions has struck a chord with you? Marry, claim the money, and get out. Ask for help adapting to his lifestyle. Make clear that you won't compromise who you are. Tell him exactly what concerns you. I'm immediately drawn to the tell him who you are, but that's because I'm a perpetually single, bitter old bastard. To be in a relationship, you must have communication. Tell him your concerns. Thank you for your insights, everyone. I believe I know what I must do. Fling myself off a waterfall. Then let us fetch your parchment, quill, and ink. Fortunate that you have us, you know, for we emissaries are never far from instruments of the post. Why, I shall even provide you with Valentione's Day themed stationery. Dear husband, here's a list of all the shit that irks me, and it's on such nice will you be mine pink Valentine's Day stationery. There, it's done. Now all that's left is for him to read it. My darling is likely in the gentry's ward. I know he's enjoyed sitting in solitude on a bench not far from the gates. He'll be there like as not. Then that's where we shall try first. We'll be back with his response as soon as we are able. Tally-ho, bird! Love's work awaits. Quay! Oh dear, I'm so fidgety. I just can't sit still for nerves. No, I can't take this any longer. I refuse to stand idly by while my future is decided without me. That does it. I'm going to the gentry's ward this instant. Eloise, you can't. And she's gone. And she's gone. Our duty as emissaries of love and affection demands we see the lovelorn lass through this trying time. I shall meet you at the gates of Gentry's ward. Where the fuck are the genital wards? I don't know that I've ever been there. We're near the Lancers Guild. Love is in the air, everywhere I look around. We're going to sing the ultimate love song from Moulin Rouge. Yeah, hey Turbo. Man, it doesn't matter. Only B-dubs can do it anyways, because I'm too lazy to figure out how to fix it. I'm sorry to have run off again like that, but I just couldn't wait around, twiddling my thumbs another moment. You know, we're getting Goat Ra a new outfit. After we're done with this, we could go pick out a man for Turbo. I've been putting that off as well. She's of breeding age now. We have for you a letter from our Miss Eloise herself, Kupo. A missive from my love. Thank you kindly, Post Muggles. Wait, is this her husband-to-be? Oh, honey, I'm sorry. He's not sick. All those times he told you he had a headache instead of having intercourse with you? Boy's gay. Boy's playing for Bani's team. I could tell just by looking. Breeding Turbo sounds weird. I mean, we'll find out. I've never done it. I've never breeded a lady before. Perhaps it's not my place, but if I may interrupt your reading. Eloise thinks a great deal of you. We watched her as she wrote the letter you now hold, and we could see plain as day how much she cares for you. If there's love to be found in this world, it's there, in every word she has put to this page. It just says, fuck you. The heart and its intricacies aren't my forte, I admit, but if you've ever even half as much affection for her as she has for you, then what you two share is something wondrous. I only hope you can both weather whatever troubles come your way. The heart isn't my forte indeed. For one who claims such a thing, you show remarkable perspicacity in the matter? Perspicacity, okay. You are quite changed from the Mughal I once knew. Color me impressed, Kupo. You are good to concern yourself over my and Eloise's affairs. Your kindness does you a great deal of credit. I think she'll make a fine beard. I shall pen my response this instant. Can I trust that you will deliver it straight to her? I use the term straight loosely. Once I've finished. We serve at your pleasure. Your trust is not misplaced in us, good sir. All right, Turbo. Enjoy the lurk. Did you hear that? He's going to reply. We should return to Mikito's amphitheater at once. I don't want to be here when she sent our post-Moogle friends all the way back there. Ah, my god, that creature's terrifying every time they show it. Yes, it would be rather awkward were his letter to have no recipient. Let us explain the situation to Lizette and wait for Pukti and Kupka's delivery. Seems Nitro is distracted tonight. Maybe he's just tired. Maybe his legs hurt. Let's do our best to cheer him up. Our eminent emissaries of adoration and affection is with us once more, and now that we are assembled, we've only to wait for the custodians of Esmomile's reply. I feel sick to my stomach. What if I've angered him? What if he calls off the whole engagement? Actually, he's probably just making coffee, B-dubs. What are we saying? It is Matrix. It ends today, which is why I streamed. Cause I had to get over myself, or I would have missed the event. We have returned, and with your beloved's painstakingly penned post and paw. Alliteration and whatnot. Hello, B-dubs. Pukti Pico, I was drawn to your advice in particular. I wrote down all my worries, concerns, and questions in a clear and concise fashion, and he responded with, well, with some confusion. It seems female circumcision is required by the Ishgardian tribe. Can someone explain what that is to me? Although now, at least, he is aware of what troubles me, and for that he says he is grateful. He's very sweet here, you see. He tells me that together we will go down this list of mine and solve one problem at a time. It may take decades, and he may show little interest, but it will be resolved. Where we live and how we will be up to us to decide, not his family. That was a sentence that I accomplished. Hey, Muggsy. I have come to assure my letter has reached you, and see if you have yet read it. After all, you did the same for me, you vacuous bitch. I would be unkind not to return the favor. No. No. Oh gods, how embarrassing. You caught me spying on you, didn't you? It's okay, I'm a voyeurist. You embarrassed? For what, pray? I found it endearing, my darling. Ah, these companions of yours, did they assist you in your writing to me? Then we are in your debt. Oh, this is so lovely. I hope it ends in a group orgy, including the bird. Eloise, my love. What say you to tea at the Carline Canopy? There we can discuss our future, a conversation which is long overdue, I should think. Rah, we're about to get new clothes for you. I'm so excited. Thank you, my friends. Where would I be without your help? And I promise, yours will be the first invitation we post once we've settled on a day. Hey, Amber. Sir, your shirt was on backwards. I don't know if anyone else noticed that. There should have been a deep cleavage V. Instead, I got back pimples. Goodness gracious me, do mine eyes deceive me? Pucti Pico, your palm. Oh my god, somebody get them to a hospital immediately. That's definitely a tumor. Why, it's adopted the very shape of the season, and is lovely beyond compare, Kupo, and 'tis much of the muchness with mind, and so I flatter myself to think. I can't rightly explain it, but seeing those two together brought a flutter to my chest, a spring to my wings, and the next thing I knew, my palm began to tingle in the most peculiar way. I'm sorry. What? Did this Moogle just get an erection? Did we just learn what Moogle erections look like? It's just such a marvelous thing to know that we had a hand, I bet we did, in ushering Azomile and Aloise's story into its next chapter, and to think it was all performed strictly through the art of the post. Affectionate missives are more than just the silly folderol I assumed them to be. I see now that they show where in our hearts like nothing else can, and we emissaries are their trusted custodians. That we are, Pukti. Only do remember that letters require more than just love. They are also in need of names and addresses. And speaking of names, perhaps you might bestow upon a certain chocobo. Think of it as a show of not only kindness, but love to you. A show of love, you say? I suppose you're right. I was never able to recall the names given by my Moogle acquaintances, but I bet I could arrive at something that actually sticks. I will give it some thought. Make sure I've done this bird justice. Bob. Your name shall be Bob. Quick-way. My once foolish fledgling has wings of her own at last. How proud I am to see you soar. You are a credit to the emissaries of ardor and affection with your heart-shaped palm. It is my most sincere honor to have you among our ranks, and I pray that you will continue this most revered work. I would love nothing more, Kupo. What joy to be blessed with so many couriers, and in this season of sublimity no less. 'Tis heartening indeed to watch our numbers grow and grow, for with so many we can ensure the ardor and affection accompanying all the fair creatures of this realm, wherever their journeys take them. I show the bird justice once a year by glazing and baking it. Yay, new clothes for Goatraw. Post-Moogle barding, a festive suit of chocobo armor inspired by hardworking post-Moogles everywhere. Oh my god. Let's go put Goatraw in his little outfit. The Valentione's theme song sounds like the My Little Ponies theme song. My little ponies, my little pony. Of course, that's from the 80s. I have no idea what the modern one is. It's probably rapped. It starts the same. Oh my god, you guys remember bronies? Holy shit, what a phenomenon that was. Alright, clothes. Goatraw, how do I dress you up? Yes, put the little hat on. Oh, it's happening in real time. And then the body. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, he looks awesome. Wow, this is actually very nice. Like the level of detail. Ra, you look adorable. And the little pantaloons with the bows. Oh, so fucking cute. Oh, and you have a floofy skirt. Oh my god, this is adorable. Wait, I want to mount you. Let me mount you, Ra. Oh my god. Adorable, worth it. This is a nice reward. I mean, sometimes you get mounts from seasonal events. That's like the best. But this is a pretty nice seasonal event reward.